very excited to check this out. I don't get an awful lot of international deliveries, so when I get one, it's pretty cool. I'm probably going to mispronounce a name here. My apologies if I do. But David Waldron, I believe is the name, reached out to me about a couple of scenarios that are available on the Miskatonic repository from, Chaosium. Drive Through RPG has a lot of this. And so the first one, and take a look at, is William Bailey's Haunted Mansion, a historical Call of Cthulhu RPG adventure by David Waldron and Shannon Nichols. 2023 Commendation Victorian Community History Award. That's cool. I'm assuming, actually, let me look at the shipping address here. It's from Victoria, Australia, so I wonder if that's what it is connected with. William Bailey's Haunted Mansion is a one-session Call of Cthulhu scenario set in 1890s Ballarat. Again, apologies to my Australian friends. Australia. As it transitions from a gold mining town to a center of industry. The 4 pre-generated investigators, all the non-player characters, their backstories, an evil cult, and a terrifying artifact are all based on historic characters, events, and objects, and the scenario opens in William Bailey's mansion, reputedly one of the most haunted houses in Australia. Illustrated throughout with period artwork and photographs, and the original floor plans of various locations. That's awesome. The scenario was first performed as a live play theatrical event by Tales from Rat City, or by the Tales from Rat City team in Ballard Town Hall. Find it on YouTube. Cool. So we have, it's in color, which is cool. We have neat images. I like the style. I like this kind of, I read a ton. I was sort of obsessed in junior high and high school with Australia. And I thought I was going to travel there for sure. And I am now, nearing half a century old, and I have yet to make it. But there are certainly analogous cultural things to the American West and Australia. And so I see print like this, font like this, and my brain immediately jumps to a saloon in the Wild West, but also, it makes sense for Australia at the time. So, obviously different history, but there are similar cultural themes, we'll say. So we have NPC stats, a lot of characters, handouts. I love handouts. Very cool. A lot of handouts, it looks like. That's neat. I love this. I love getting the photography. Yes. And we have full character sheets. It's a little pet peeve of mine, the kind of highlights character sheet that shows up in some official Call of Cthulhu scenarios. So I like to see a full usable character sheet when possible. James Curtis, Samuel Baldwin. Floor plans. Yeah, this looks really cool. Very cool. I'm very interested in checking this one out. I'm going to give this a read sometime soon. My sort of obsession with Australia, I don't want to say it petered out because I'm still very interested and I'd still like to go. But it really, at some point, the reality of getting there settled in, and I've not been. That flight is daunting. I think guess close to 24 hours, the expected amount of time that it would take to get there. And the options for nonstops are not, I don't know. They don't seem like options to me. I think at best, maybe at this point, my wife and I might do something like flying to LA or something like that, spending a few days there, and then doing the flight the rest of the way. And even that just seems like a lot. But one day, maybe I'll get there, and my youthful excitement about that continent and its people will finally come into its own. Anyhow, I'm going to take a look at the other book in the next video. Sorry about all the glare. I'm trying not to get all of it, but I seem to be catching most of it. Anyway, if you enjoy this kind of content for whatever reason, take a look in the links below where you can support me and look at some of my other videos, like, subscribe, the usual business. All right, until next time, take care.